Hi everyone, my name is Samantha and I'm bringing you virtual story time from the Monroe County Public Library. Today our theme for story time is mindfulness. But before we start reading and singing and doing all kinds of activities, we need to say hello to each other. So you might remember that all MCPL story times begin with the same hello song, and we use American Sign Language in our song. Do you remember the signs for hello and friends? You're right. We put our hand up by our eyebrow and we salute out. That's hello. Hello. And friends as our two pointer fingers. Like friends, they give each other a hug and another hug. That is friends. I think you're ready to sing. Here we go. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello. Nice job everyone. That was fantastic. Okay, it's time to talk a little bit about our theme, which is mindfulness. Do you know what that word means? It's kind of big. So mindfulness, or being mindful, is when you pay your full attention to something. So maybe you pay full attention to your breath. I'm going to do a big belly breath. And you're paying your full attention to it. Or maybe you're talking to your friend and you're paying attention to them. This is being mindful. It can also be that you're slowing down and not going as fast. Do you think you've done these things before? Have you been mindful before? I bet so. Okay, we're gonna try our first mindfulness exercise of our story time, and it is called Wake Up Face. It comes from a fun book called Breathe Like a Bear. And we're not going to read this whole book today, but we're just going to use some of the exercises from it. Let's wake up our face. Open your eyes wide and blink them 3 times. Did you do it? Wiggle your eyebrows up and down. Look hard. Wiggle your nose like a bunny. Open your mouth really wide. And wiggle your jaw back and forth. Wake up your face, wake up your face. Good job, everyone. Stick out your tongue as far as it will go. Oh, I said as far as it will go. Can you make a fishy face? Wiggle your whole head around. And now, hold your body still and take a big breath in and a big breath out. Good job. Your faces are very awake. Let's also wake up our shoulders by doing shoulder circles. So we're going to go up by our ears, pull them back, down with our shoulders, and forward, making a big circle. Up and back, down and forward. Let's do one more circle. Up, back, down, and forward. Let's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle our shoulders. Really get them waking up. Nice. I think you all are ready for our first book. Let's just take 3 deep breaths before we begin. Nice job. So a great way to practice mindfulness is through our 5 senses. And this book we're going to read is all about our senses. It's called 5 for a Little One by Raschka. Let me turn to our first page. But I also need to check. Do you all know how to count to 5? Let's practice together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. I think you're ready for this book. Okay, our 5 senses. Smell is 1. Noble nose. Let's wiggle our nose like we did earlier. Sniff and smell. You do it well. Contrast, compare. Sample scents of flowers and foods, oceans and woods. Those are all fabulous smells. Breathe the air. You know how to do that. Hearing is 2. Happy ears, pay attention. Did we mention that sounds surround you? What are you hearing right now? Catch the honking of cars. Good job. Barking. Singing of little chirping birds. All that ringing. What are these? Yes, bells. Will astound you. Sight is 3. Clever eyes. Look at his big eyes. Look and see. You have the key to color and light. That is how we see. See the sunsets, skylines, and mountains. Sidewalks. I bet you've seen some of those. Fountains. Be clear, be bright. Taste is, you guessed it, 4. Lucky tongue, taste and try this berry pie. It's a blessing. That looks so delicious. Do you think little bunny enjoys pies? What else does he eat? Cabbage, spinach, bitter or sweet, a joy to eat with salad dressing. Touch is number 5. Playful pause, pounce and touch. There is so much for you to feel. Finger feathers, granite and ice. Have you touched ice recently? It's really slippery and cold. Wool is nice. Make sure it's real. 5 for a little one. A little one who comes from 2. Let's count together and remember our 5 senses. 1 is smell. 2, hearing. And what's little bunny listening to? Music on a violin. That's right. 3 is sight. Those beautiful flowers. 4 is taste. I wonder what they made. And 5 is touch. What do you think his puppy dog feels like? 5 senses, just enough to know the love we have for you. And that was 5 for a little one. What a nice story. It's time to take a break with a song. This song is a call and response song, so I'm going to sing first and then you are going to repeat after me. I'm actually going to point to you when it's your turn to sing. This song is called Tall Trees. Can you imagine being a big tree with your branches out? Nice job. And even has some movements, so we're going to just follow along with me. And remember, I point when it's your turn to sing. Are you ready? Tall trees, warm fire, strong winds, rushing water. I feel it in my body. I feel it it in my soul. Let's take a big breath in and out. Nice job singing that song. Were you using your 5 senses at all when we were singing? Could you maybe feel the fire or hear the strong winds? Let's imagine another sense that we have, which is taste. We're going to imagine that we have a big cup of hot cocoa. And this is going to help us practice mindfulness. We're going to take a sip of our hot cocoa. Oh, it's a little too hot. We need to cool it off. Let's take a big breath in. And out, blow. Cooling it off. Do you think it's ready yet? It still feels really hot. Let's do another one. It smells chocolatey and... Is it cooled off enough? Or is it still a little steamy? Let's do another quick one. I think it's ready. When we take a sip, I want you to say but hold the as long as you can. Okay, let's take a sip. Ooh, this is so tasty. Let's take another sip. Good job holding those That was lovely. Now that we've had our hot cocoa break, let's read our second book for today. This book is called What's in Your Mind Today? And it's written by Louise Bladen, illustrated by Angela Perini. What's in your mind today? What's in your mind today? Let's see what's there, hiding inside. Sit very still and close your eyes. If you want to see the illustrations, you can open your eyes. Take a deep breath in, and out it goes. Can you feel the air rushing through your nose? Counting your breaths can be such fun. In, and then out it goes. And that is 1. In and out. And then you're up to 2. Now there are only 8 left to do. In and out. And there goes 3. There's lots of air in your lungs, you see. Now there's 4. Did you take another breath? And then 5 goes past. Some are slow and some are fast. Count every breath right up to 10, and then you can open your eyes again. If you just open your eyes, what do you see on this page? Yeah, there's some balloons, hot air balloons. And do you see this outline of our lungs? It's the shape of the lungs in our bodies. Now take a look at the thoughts in your mind. Are they angry or are they kind? This is Molly. And Molly's thoughts are butterflies. They flit and flutter all over the skies. She can't catch them. She's a little too slow. Where do they come from? And where do they go? This is Oliver. And Oliver's thoughts are monsters. Stomping around. Their great big feet are shaking the ground. But when he looks at them, they just melt away. They have no power of their own to stay. Do your thoughts ever look like monsters? George's thoughts are full of troubles. Sometimes we have those. Boiling and bursting in great big bubbles. With his mind, he makes them pop. Oh, what fun. But why did they stop? Does a thought ever pop into your mind? This is Amelia, and Amelia's thoughts are wriggly worms, wobbling around to make her squirm. Wriggle away, she says. You don't worry me. Where have they gone? There's nothing to see. Her thoughts have gone away. Here is Sophie. Sophie's hardly thinking at all, until a thought comes along like a great big rubber ball. She kicks it away and it goes in a hurry. Where is it now? Where did it scurry? So what's in your mind? Are your thoughts good or bad? Are they making you happy? Or are they making you sad? Good or bad, remember that thoughts never last. Even scary thoughts pass. Thoughts are a little like clouds, you see. They come and they go, blown on the breeze. Just finding your breath can put you at ease. Good breathing. Watch your thoughts drift away, then feel calm and at peace. And if you look here, you can see some of the illustrations from the rest of the book. The butterflies, worms, and bubbles, even the monster from Oliver's thoughts. And this is the author and illustrator. And that was What's in Your Mind today. Before we say goodbye, I want to show you all something that I use for mindfulness when maybe I'm having a hard time focusing or I need to take a break. So this is a sensory bottle, and as you can see, it has a lot of glitter inside. It's a lot of fun to play with, but it's also very calming. So I like to shake it around and then set it down and just sort of watch the glitter swirl, and it settles down towards the bottom. It's nice time to focus and think about your breathing, think about being mindful and present. So you can make one of these just using things around your house. The instructions are down below in the description of the video, but I used a water bottle, some glitter, water, a little bit of dish soap, and some corn syrup. So it's nice and simple, and I hope you get to make one sometime. Before we sing, I just want to let caregivers and kids know that there's resources below in the description. There's book lists, all the instructions for this and the mindfulness exercises we did today. Okay, it's time to sing our goodbye song. The time has gone so fast. So this one also uses American Sign Language, and I hope you remember the sign for goodbye. Yes, you guessed it, it's goodbye. And we still use friends like we did in our hello song. Let's sing this one. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Thanks so much for singing and reading and being mindful with me today. I hope I see you at the library sometime. Goodbye.